afternoon, world, and welcome to episode 96, which is 69 backwards, for those of you that didn't know. That's why I really wanted to do the intro.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
But tonight's, or this afternoon, episode is brought to you by Adaker Productions, like always.
Yep.
We're going to get that shit trademarked.
Let's do it.
All right.
Is that the LLC? Adaker Productions LLC?
Hell yeah, it is.
All right. We'll do it.
All right.
I'll have to change up some taxes, but we
Word. We got a business.
But yeah, welcome guys to episode 96.
6-9 backwards.
Nice. Remember too, we are doing that giveaway.
Yes.
For 2 pieces of merch, 2 winners. All you got to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Yep. Send us that screenshot.
Yeah, and I definitely recommend you send a screenshot because YouTube doesn't always tell us about new subscribers.
Yeah.
The number will go up, but we don't get a notification sometimes. So
yeah. So we definitely just want to make sure that we get your get your drawing.
Yes, get your name in the drawing.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
But yeah, just subscribe, and we're gonna do that on episode 100. And I don't know, man. Like we keep saying 2 winners. It might be 9. Who knows? Who knows?
But the only way that you can find out is if you participate.
That's true. That's true.
So go out there and subscribe.
Yeah. So say we pick 5 winners and only 20 people subscribe. I mean, that's like a 25% chance winning.
1 in 4th chance. Yeah, you were
right. Is that right?
Yeah, you were right.
All right. Yeah. I'm not confident after what we just went through.
Absolutely.
You want to tell the people what we just went through?
My nerves are still a little shook. So not only when you're out there subscribing, to our YouTube channel, check out our Patreon.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen. And with that, you can find our lovely karaoke performance that was just done.
Oh, man. We
feel very confident that you will laugh and enjoy it.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to be so bad. We're going to actually, on the video of it that you guys are seeing, we're going to turn the songs down, and we're going to turn us up, so it's going to be kind of a cappella. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be good. And I'm excited. I'm very excited. This will definitely be on the paywall, and it will never come out to the public.
No, probably not.
Because that was, 30 minutes of
awesomeness is what I'd like to describe that as.
Okay.
But definitely Volt-worthy.
What?
Volt-worthy.
Volt-worthy?
Yeah, we're going to put it in the pay for.
Oh, the vault.
The Volt.
The Volt?
Vault. It's a vault.
With
vault.
An A, vault.
Vault.
Volt is what comes.
Vault.
Yeah, like a lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's.
A vault.
Vault.
A vault.
Okay, that's fine. A vault. A volt.
A volt.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Third shift.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just get into it then. Because, what was it, 2 weeks ago now?
Yes, you fortune tellers.
2 weeks ago.
Something like that, yeah. 'Cause it was the last time I was on.
Yeah. We had BJ with us, and Mr. Baker was about to go to third shift. And he's like, no, it'll be fine. Never done third shift before.
But I'll get used to it.
Let's first tell the people what you thought third shift would be like.
Well, I really didn't know what it would be like.
Okay.
First off, my anticipations, without talking to people, because everybody I've talked to has kind of said that it sucks. And I've talked to a few people that say it's all right. And by the way, I'm a week in, so I've done my first week of third shift. So
yes,
that was one solid week now.
One solid week, yeah. So
that 6-year-old is respecting everything, right?
Yeah.
For the record, fell asleep at 10:30 a.m. today. Woke up at 2.
Yes.
Started recording by 3. So this is interesting, Baker. Right
This
now.
is very interesting, Baker. So with that, from people, everybody, like I said, everybody kind of said it sucked. Some people said that it was all right. I thought it wouldn't be too bad because I'm a night owl and I have issues like sleeping at night. Right. And there's times where like I've worked because people are like, oh, well, it takes a while to adapt to your schedule so you don't get a lot of sleep. Like I've done that shit. Like I've been there, done that, right? It's a whole different fucking beast on third shift. Like, it's so
Are you going to clip, like, the last episode, like, where we said those exact words?
Maybe. I don't know.
It is literally...
Or you could just tune into the last episode and go check it out.
Yeah, like, some things that people said bothered them, or, like, you know, I can't sleep during the day, like, things like that, or... That doesn't really bother me as much. My issue is that I don't really have an actual schedule now. So, like, with helping with the kids and stuff like that, like, there's things that pop up.
Right.
That, okay, one day I may be able to go home and go straight to sleep. But the next day, I can't go to sleep until, like, 10:30, 11 because I've got things that I got to do. But then I've also got things in the afternoon. So then I'm like, okay, this really does suck. Like, it works because I'm able to help out a little bit more, I think, in ways like that. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, my schedule is so jacked up right now.
Right. And
I'm not eating right.
And how much of that did we tell you was going to happen?
All of it. Yeah. No, you guys nailed it. Yeah. You guys nailed it.
Well, the thing is, you probably do feel a little more helpful, or doing a little more or whatever, because you went from 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night to now 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, true.
You got a longer day now.
Yeah, so
every day.
I can definitely do more shit.
Yeah.
But luckily in my job as well, like, I stay busy, which I think is a really good thing.
Yeah.
There's definitely times where I've hit that fucking block.
You hit that wall.
That brick, dude. That brick wall. And, like, 3:30 came along or 4 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I got to go somewhere, like, do something.
Yep.
But staying busy definitely helps.
Yeah.
But then I have to save, like, the last hour to an hour and a half for, like, admin work on the computer.
And you're falling asleep.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, like, oh my gosh, and like standing up at times, doing it like this, and I'm like, oh.
So I will say, your first night was what, Sunday night, or Monday at midnight.
Yeah. So
Sunday night to Monday at midnight, right?
Yeah,
right?
It was 12 to midnight, and then they actually switched it.
12 to midnight.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Or 12 to 8.
Yeah, Sleepy Baker.
And then the next day I actually worked 11 to 7.
Okay.
And then they found out that, like, I needed to be there a little bit later, just because that was when the next supervisor came in to hand off, like, the area that I'm in. So now I'm working 11 to 8. Oh,
so they just extended your shift.
Yeah.
They didn't.
I mean, it's
move
not.
it.
It's not horrible. I like it because my team comes in at 10.
Yeah.
So they're there, but I always stay later, so I don't come in at 10 because I'm not trying to work 10 to like 8 every single day.
Right.
Not having that. So the good thing is, like, I've got a really strong team that works with me, and my lead is a super strong lead as well. So I don't have to worry as much, which is super nice to have reliable teams.
Yeah. But I want to say, you called me on Tuesday about some other stuff. And you said, yeah, like, I just got off a third shift or whatever, however you said it. And I was like, okay. And I said, how's that going? And you said, do you remember what you said?
I don't remember what I said.
You said this is what you said. Everybody said it's going to take a week or two to get used to this. And you said, fuck that. It's going to take me until July.
that is what I said.
That's what you said.
That's definitely what I said. I feel like the people that say it takes about a week to get adapted already have a schedule, and they don't have kids.
Right. That's what we told you.
They have kids, and they're grown kids.
Well, right. That means you don't have kids. Like,
yeah, that's why I said that at first. Like,
in that context,
yeah.
But that's what we told you. The only people that thrive in third shift, generally, are people that don't have kids.
Yeah. I think I'd love it a lot more if I could get, like, an actual, like, if Danielle were a stay-at-home mom, bro.
Yeah.
I'd love third shift.
Kinda.
That would be nice.
But you miss a lot of stuff.
Like what?
Like, okay, what time does Jazzy ever have soccer games on the weekday?
If she does, they're late.
5, 6, 7 o'clock? Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be right when you're sleeping.
No.
Okay. So if it's not right when you're sleeping, that means you're going to wake up at 4 or 5?
Yeah, every day.
And then you're going to do that and then work all your shift?
Yeah.
Until the next day at like 9, 10, 11 o'clock?
No, 8 o'clock.
Well, right, but then you have to get off work and wind down and do other shit and stuff like that. So
Yeah, we'll sleep like, a 10 to 6 or a 10 to 4.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I mean,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
you can.
No, he's got this.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a very optimistic person.
Okay. At least you know that these are optimistic thoughts and probably not reality.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, that started off with Danielle becoming a stay-at-home mom. Shit.
Well, right. That's fair. What do you got pulled up here? What are you looking at?
I just happen to see like what are the effects of third shift on people. This was the first thing that popped up.
Sleeping during the day and working at night increases your risk of obesity and diabetes. In the case of night shift workers, these disorders are caused by an imbalance in hormone production.
What?
Real danger here is that even if you eat a healthy diet, the hormone imbalance can still lead to obesity.
So that says no matter what, you're screwed.
They just said third shift workers are fat.
Right.
That's all they said. There's a statistic out there,
dude.
for
But that's the other thing too. Like, my eating schedule is so fucked up. Like, and I'm not eating a lot. Like, I definitely am not eating a lot.
Right.
But it's so weird because I don't really know when to eat, and like throughout my schedule,
right.
Because I'm so used to sleeping, throughout my schedule, I'm not really hungry.
Right.
Because I'm not used to eating at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's very weird to eat dinner at 9 a.m. or something like.
Or we take our lunch at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
When you generally never eat.
That's what I'm saying. And then even, on our next break, it's 4:30.
Right.
I'm still asleep.
Right.
Right. But then, like, when I get off, I either go right into doing something to where I don't just sit down and eat breakfast because I don't really think about it.
It's a struggle.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
So your week has been pretty much not hell, but not super fun.
Dude, my week has gone together. Yeah. Like, every day has been combined right now.
Yeah.
And then being able to be like, okay, I missed my son's swim lessons because I forgot what fucking day it was. Woke up.
Yep.
I woke up and I went to my parents' house to eat dinner. And on my way there, I'm like, it was like 6 o'clock it was like 6:20. Remember this. So
you're eating dinner food after you just woke up?
Yeah, literally.
So you're eating dinner for breakfast?
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So I'm going there. I'm like, you know what? I said, I think today's Tuesday. I said, Caden definitely had swim at 6:15. Well, he's not going today. I'm just like, shit.
It happens. My week has been pretty awesome.
Okay.
It's been pretty much the opposite.
Yeah, you've had some days off, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been real nice.
Right, yeah, let's hear about that. Why did we take some days off?
Because I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
But dude, so Sunday we had Harper's birthday party. She's 3. She just turned 3 Wednesday, so we had her party a couple days early, and it was so cool. It was so awesome because she has such good manners and stuff.
Yeah.
And so after she opened every present, she said thank you to whoever, and
that's awesome.
After she was done opening them, we said, okay, go give love. And she went around to everybody and gave them a hug. And, even people that are just like friends and not like in our family or whatever, she gave them a hug and all that. And this is like the first birthday where she kind of really knows what's going on.
Yeah. Because
she was obviously 2 last year and she kind of doesn't get it. But this year, dude, she had so much fun.
That's awesome.
We were just at the park down here. A couple of her friends came from daycare and a mutual friend and stuff like that, and they just ran around and played at the park and ate cake and
that's a good park. I like how they put that what is it, jungle gym right there for the kids, because I remember when we were there, it wasn't
right.
It was everything but that.
Right.
What is that? Is that Liberty Park, Freedom Park? What is that thing called?
Bicentennial.
Bicentennial. That's what it is.
Oh, were you at this one?
Yeah, this one that's like close. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My bad. I was talking about the other one.
Well, Bicentennial's for they did do all that new shit.
Yeah.
But it's kind of more for older little kids, 4 or 5 years old. It's definitely bigger stuff. Now she'd be fine probably, but like last year, she wasn't playing on
Yeah.
it. It was too big for her. But yeah, we're planning on taking her down there sometime. But yeah, dude, it was awesome. And then her actual birthday was Wednesday, and I took the day off and we went to the zoo. And it was pretty cool. It kind of rained the whole time, so that was shitty. But
Hey, at least it's better than 95-degree weather and sun beating down on you.
Yep, absolutely. But that was awesome. She saw a couple like grizzly bears and stuff, and like loved them. And it was a whole kind of, you know, the areas where people are looking through the glass and stuff. And it's probably as big as this room, maybe a little bigger. And it's not full of people, but there's probably 10, 15 people, like a good amount of people. And Harper, she's kind of shy at times.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, but you also know, like, she's wild when she's not being shy. And she was just having such a good time.
She has no medium.
Yeah, no medium.
It's one or the other.
And,
straight up.
And I asked her, I said, hey, what's a bear sound like? And just in the middle of this with everybody, she went, like, you know, and it was so cute. It was the coolest thing ever. But yeah, so that was awesome. And then, so I took Wednesday off. I requested it off a week or two ago.
Yeah.
And then, like, right when I requested it off, I saw how much PTO I still had. And I said, you know what?
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, and I put in another request for the next 2 days. So, it was great, man.
Hell yeah.
A couple days off. It's definitely been awesome.
That's what's up.
Definitely been awesome.
Well, at least half of us had a good week.
Right. BJ, do you have a good week? Anything crazy happen on your end?
Just busy work stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I started on Zoloft this week.
Okay, nice.
The lowest dose you can at 25 milligram.
Right.
Just work and everything's just been getting to me. But I go to a doctor in Ashland who I absolutely love. The dude is just solid dude.
Nice.
And like on the way out, like he was just like, he just slapped me on the back. He's like, look, man, this is a shitty part of life, but you can get through it. Don't worry.
Right.
And
That's cool.
sent me on my way.
That's what you need is a doctor that keeps it real.
He's definitely solid dude, and he's like, you guys are probably too young to remember the show Becker, but it was like Ted Danson.
I never really watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was just like a complete jerk boss, and it was very sarcastic stuff. That's him, and he's awesome. I love him to death.
Nice.
That's awesome. I just realized we never set up your camera, so
don't worry about
it. It is. Sorry about that.
I am the voice.
Yeah,
that is all.
The voice,
the second voice of God. But yeah, man, it's been an awesome couple days. What else was there? I know I got to pull this out because I know there was something else. Oh, you know what pisses me off?
Oh shoot! What pisses you off?
This is just dumb, but like you know how like I look into shit and read into shit way too much and analyze shit that doesn't need to be analyzed.
Absolutely.
So here's another one. So
and another one.
I was in the drive-thru today, and this is so dumb. On my part, by the way. So I was in the drive-thru. There was a car in front of me. I had a sticker, and it was a soccer sticker. Like,
you better tread lightly in this water.
No, it's cool. First of all, I'd say whatever I want, but and it said, "My favorite player calls me mom." Okay. On the surface, that's okay, right?
It's kind of cute. I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. My favorite player calls me mom. Yeah. Okay. Two things. One, as a mom, you made this about you.
And not your kid.
Yeah. And two, of course your child is your favorite player.
Right.
My kid plays soccer. He's not my favorite player.
Well,
I'm kidding.
But he is your favorite player, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Then what the fuck is this sticker saying? Like, of course, obviously your favorite player is your child. Obviously your child will call you mom. And obviously you made this about your child calling you mom. Not about your awesome child.
I don't know. It's just, I see it as just kind of a cool little blurb, quick little saying. And I could come across something like that and be like, oh, it's kind of cute. But my wife would like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Absolutely. But it's dumb.
I'm trying to think now. We have something like that. Like not like that, but like a sign that says.
It's innocent and it's cool and it's fine. But also, I would never do that. I would never put that on my car.
No, I wouldn't.
Just because I think of things like way too much.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. I thought it was me.
I
I'm
was
like,
squeaking over here. Man, my sorest throat.
Yeah.
My throat is raspy.
Yes.
Due to all that fine karaoke.
But yeah, I don't know why, but that
rubbed you the wrong way a little
it
bit
rubbed
there?
me the wrong way. Right when I saw it, I was like, I literally read it and I said, obviously. Like, obviously.
Like, no shit.
Because if they weren't your favorite player, then you'd be a terrible parent.
Right.
So what is this sticker saying? Like, if you break it down,
It's
again, I think you're going too deep on it.
I
I honestly think it's just a cute little blurb that
he
that
probably
this
sat
woman
at this
saw.
at this stoplight up here.
Yeah.
And it was probably like a good 5 to 7 minute stop that he was at this, just looking at this damn sticker like, these motherfuckers.
yes, it was.
See, I knew it. He was behind him for far way too long.
No, they were in the
He
drive-thru.
was in drive-thru.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I know that these are completely irrational thoughts.
Right.
But it makes sense to me.
I feel you. So you know what else makes sense?
Oh God.
Did you know why? Or I'm not. Did you know why? Did you know that the Mortal Kombat song was actually based off of an old religious song from Finland?
Yeah, finish him. No, sorry, it's finish him.
What?
Yeah, it's a finish.
Well, he loves movies.
Do you get it? Ah!
Now he gets it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, did you know that in 2004, NBC attempted to make a deal with the Learning Channel to show reruns of its hit medical drama Scrubs, dramedy, I guess. Unfortunately, the deal fell through because TLC didn't want no Scrubs.
See, I'll catch that one.
Yes.
I catch that one. But
Oh, that was a good one.
dude,
But that one really went over your head, and thank you, VJ, for the fucking
the
The assist.
answer on there and the assist. That was perfect.
that was so bad.
Oh my gosh.
That was so bad.
Adam, you're just
we
not
finished
dadding
him.
hard enough.
Yeah.
I'm not what?
You're not dadding hard enough.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to dad, and it is not happening.
My only advice: try harder.
I can't.
Need to.
I tried. What's the date today? The 28th?
That's
28th.
not what you want to ask me.
Whoa.
I don't.
Baker thinks it's last week.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
No,
fair.
what year?
Yeah.
Right.
I honestly feel like it's my Saturday right now because it is. So I think it's Saturday.
I mean, kinda.
Hell yeah, dude.
It is also National Brisket Day.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I'd have known that.
It is National Sunscreen Day. And
Which
National
we
Road Trip
obviously
Day.
need very much today.
Yes, and National Road Trip Day. So
I'm
where are we
taking
going?
one after the podcast. So.
Oh, that's true. What are you going up there for?
Jesse's got a soccer tournament in Westerlake. So
That sounds like a made-up place.
doesn't it though? Up towards it's up in North Olmsted.
So you're
That's
just
in North
lying
Olmsted?
now.
Huh?
We have a store in North Olmsted. I'm over there
Do you
all
really?
the time. But Westerlake, I don't. You think it's West? I think it's Westlake.
Westlake.
Yeah,
That's what it- Westlake.
Westerlake
Thank you.
is made up. Westlake, we
Yeah,
have a store in too.
Westlake.
like I'm up there all the time. I've never seen no Westerlake.
Oh, geez.
But yeah, she's got her tournament. So she plays Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
Yep, little father-daughter
Oh.
bonding time.
Whoop, whoop.
So, speaking of actually little, like, vacations, like road trips, I guess it's not a road trip because they're flying.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, here in like 4 or 5 days or whatever, Harper and Jessica are going to Georgia
No shit.
to visit one of her friends. Yeah.
All
Get them
right.
peaches.
So, like, that's cool, but she's taking a 3-year-old on an airplane.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's not as bad as you think.
It's really not.
No.
They do pretty well. I mean, most kids I've
Yeah,
seen
well,
do very well.
Yeah.
Starburst.
yeah.
Give them Starburst.
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously going to give her everything, like, for that little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just gonna be interesting. And she asked me, she's like, "Do you mind if I take her?" I'm like, "No, it's cool, but like,
Yeah, you
have
understand
fun."
this is
Like,
her- you
like,
understand this is her first time on
yeah.
a plane.
I'm like, it could go one of two ways, and she's very sensitive. So
yeah. Jazzy did excellent on the plane when we went to shit, what was I thinking? When we went to Disney.
how old was she though?
She was about 4.
Okay, I'm just worried about the takeoff and the landing.
It's not as bad as you think.
Yeah,
we had I mean, I think Felix was, the first time we went there, I think he was like 18 months old, or maybe he was just about 2 maybe when we went. Kid did fine on the plane.
Really? Okay.
I mean, like recently in the last couple of years, he's puked on the plane, but
right.
It was pretty good that he just like pointed at the bag and I handed it to him.
I will say that's one thing that we've actually never really had to deal with is like Harper's never, like she has obviously here and there, but she's never really gotten sick.
Yeah.
Like thrown up sick or anything. Not like the exorcism.
Oh, dude, that shit
you've
was
talked
insane.
about.
Dude, kids can like projectile vomit.
Yeah.
Yes, my daughter
and
did.
they'll paint you, dude.
Yes.
They'll just paint you.
She painted the whole upstairs.
She painted the hallway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Have you ever had like the explosion from the other end?
Yep. Talked about that one as well. That one was a bad one. That one was all over a wall.
Yeah, we've had that too.
It's not fun, is it?
See,
no, it's not. And I don't do well with poop. It happened. I almost puked. Like I was like puking.
Yeah.
And trying to. Oh, dude,
I tried to play it off.
Yeah.
Like play it off. Like, oh, it's all right. Like deep down, I was about to puke because it was freaking gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're upset clearly, and there's something wrong, and they don't feel good, and you're not trying to add to it.
Oh, my son was perfectly fine afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was perfectly fine afterwards. There was no crying or anything involved. It was just that.
Yeah, Harper's really not done either of those. Like, I mean, a little bit, but nothing.
Well, you just jinxed it, so.
Well, nothing like the horror stories that we've heard. Like, nothing, no shit, like, coming out of the pants. Like,
see, that's good.
Maybe a little bit, but, I mean, you know.
Nothing huge.
Yeah. We've been so lucky in that aspect.
Yeah, ours didn't happen often. Dude, Jazzy was rotten when she was little.
Really?
Dude, she would fuck with Danielle's phones all the time. Like, flush them. She put one in a glass of chocolate milk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
she would hide remotes or throw them away. Yep.
No good.
She grabbed a gallon of milk, chocolate milk. I think it was chocolate milk. And went to go try to drink some of it. And just opened it and poured it.
Of course.
Nice.
That's classic.
Yeah, she was rotten.
We have a cat door to our basement, and like my middle kid, like his mission in life was like he just thought it was some weird portal, and he threw everything down there.
Yeah,
everything.
See, Harper's not like, she's not like mischievous like that, but she plays tricks on you. Like even since
she's starting young.
Even since she's like 2 and stuff. Like I might have, I don't remember if I told this on the episode or not. If I did, sorry, but she like a couple weeks ago, she said like, "Hey, Dad, come into my room," and I was like, "Okay," and I stood up, and then she like I was in the living room, and she stopped me, and she said, "Hold on, like wait here," and so she went into her living room or in her bedroom and said like yelled out and said, "Come in." And then I walked in and she jumped out and like scared me, and like she like fell down laughing and stuff. And I'm like, "You little shithead!" Like,
right.
But like she does stuff like that all the time. Like just plays little jokes on you, and we'll tell her like something that she wants. Like she likes blowing bubbles and stuff. Like every 3-year-old, and the little like plastic like wand thing or whatever was on the floor, like right there. And we were like, "Well, pick up your wand so you can blow your bubbles." And she's just like walking around it and like not looking at it. And we're like behind you, and she's like looking the other way. And we're like down, and she's like, "Huh?" And then like just like pretending she's not seeing it. And then like, dude, it's just so funny.
Oh man,
it's so funny. She
I
just
love the
does
way their
stuff like
minds
that.
work.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
She's always been goofy. She's always been silly, and like. Nobody's taught her that.
Yeah.
That's just her. It's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Kids are wild.
Dude, I had my middle
Yes,
kid.
they are.
My middle kid, when we were swimming at my parents' little, like they live in like almost like a condo type thing, and they have a pool. We were there, and my middle kid, jeez. So he would he got really good at like doing dead man floats and stuff, and he was just he loves being by himself in the pool.
Right.
Nobody else around him. He likes kind of spinning around and just being goofy and stuff.
Right.
But it scares the bejesus out of me because he'll float there for just as long as possible, and I'll be playing with the other two, and I'll turn around, and my kid is just floating in the. I swim over there, I grab him, and he's like, "Oh, what?
Right.
It's like, quit touching me! I'm playing." I'm like, Dude, you can't, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta, dude. Yeah, no, you gotta tell him like, hold your hand up or something while you're doing it. Like, give me some type of signal.
I need a signal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No way.
Yeah, adrenaline be pumping there.
Oh yeah, no, there's no calming down after that either.
So this is a weird transition. You ready? This is about to get dark.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Well,
prepared.
potentially.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by to this lovely advertisement brought to you by Dacre Productions. Dun dun dun.
You do it wrong every time.
It's
Keep
all right.
going.
It's still lovely. Before we go ahead and get into our advertisement, make sure you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down there to get yourself entered into a drawing. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
But watch the episode and you'll know more about that. So here's on to our advertisement.
Yeah, they've already heard about that at this point, but it's all good. We definitely wanted to shout out our Patreon producers like we do on every episode. I'm doing this off memory. Not really, there's a TV on there, but
Get 'em.
Taylor, Tom, Patty Light, Barili, Steve Hardy, Steve Bollinger, Joel, Sarah, Anthony, Jeremiah, Nate, Twitch.tv/Evil Tony, and the Teach a Dummy podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
I have like a 3rd grade reading level, so don't judge me.
I know, right?
But I
love it. I love it.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate all of our Patreon members.
Yes,
we
thank you
appreciate
very
everybody
much.
even listening and everything like that. And we also appreciate our sponsors.
Word, starting with the OGs themselves, Brew Baker Photography.
What?
So, shout out to Brew Baker Photography. Find them at facebook.com/BrewBakerPhotography1. Again, don't forget the number 1. Support your local business by giving them a ring to get your photo taken. Snap, snap. That's what I'm screaming. Appreciate the ad-libs, Migo.
That's what I'm talking about.
But for
Call
go
me
ahead
Quavo.
and, Quavo. Check them out there again on Facebook. Hit that community page. Go ahead and invite some people. But they do some awesome photo taking. Their page does have some examples of the photography that they are working with as well.
Yes.
But again, lovely weather. Enjoy it with some pictures from a local business. Holla.
Catch that Easter bunny.
Get it.
I'll never forget that.
That one was a good one.
And our second sponsor is Perry's Powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
This is Kyle Perry. He's a Marine veteran. He does online fitness and motivation coaching for $35 a month. You get 24/7 access to him as a coach, weekly check-ins, YouTube tutorials, and he's got a ton of qualifications.
Lots of them.
He's an ISSA master trainer, personal training, bodybuilding, nutritionist, glute specialist, weight management, transformation specialist. I can go on and on. He's at HITT level 1 certificate. I don't know what that means. Sorry, but and
But hey, you know what?
what?
If they act now, you know what?
What?
If they act now, they can get a full year for $250 plus tax, bro.
Yep, $250 plus tax.
A little over $20 a month.
Yep, a little over $20 a month, and that saves you how much?
That's about $100 a year.
Damn, saves you about $100 a year. Yeah, $250 a year to start to look shredded. It is summer. We're all going to go to the beach. You don't want to be looking like me at the beach. So hit up Perry's Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Perry'sPowerhouse.com or on Instagram, Perry's.powerhouse. Let them know we sent you. And,
Back to the action.
bow. Okay, so I need you to look something up. Look up
Ready.
Kevin Spacey's new movie. Now, do you guys know what happened to Kevin Spacey?
Are you asking us or are you asking the listeners?
You.
Yes, I do.
I don't.
I kind of know. It was some type of sexual harassment type thing,
Yes,
right?
to like a bellhop or something like that.
Okay.
Sexual
Okay.
misconduct allegations.
So click on that first link under the top stories. No, before that. Go back. The actual first link. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, read what this
title says.
So-
Jesus.
yeah.
Kevin Spacey set for a return to movies with a pedophilia drama. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is real. So it says the actor who's been subject of multiple sexual misconduct allegation is to play a detective in Franco Nero's film about a man wrongly suspected of child abuse.
It's in bad taste.
Dude, that's
Oh
so
my
bad.
God.
That's so bad.
That is fucking horrible.
I thought this was a joke, and it's not.
The actor who has faced numerous allegations of sexual misconduct over the past 4 years is set to return to film.
Yeah,
acting.
there was multiple allegations.
Oh my God.
He's going to play a police officer investigating the case of a man played by the director who can draw people by listening to their voices despite not being able to see, and is wrongly accused of sexually abusing children.
Jeez.
So that's so weird. The director's playing that role.
Yeah, the one that was.
Scroll back up real quick. So he said, "I'm very happy Kevin agreed to participate in my film." So he didn't really say anything about it.
No, and it's obviously Kevin Spacey has denied all allegations with what's happened.
Yeah,
so it's not nothing's been proven and nothing has gone to court at this point. They were all allegations.
Yeah.
But they were multiple and there were certain like specifics that were corroborated in these stories.
Well, yeah, and it says more than 20 men alleged sexual misconduct
By the actor when he was working at the Old Vic in London between 95 and 2013.
So over an 18-year period, 20 people.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean it's a fine line because obviously, you know, if it hasn't even gone to court, I mean that's one thing.
Well, there's stuff that's been filed, like here in September 2020, the Star Trek actor Anthony Rapp was another man who filed a lawsuit accusing Spacey of sexual assaults in the 80s.
When they were teenagers.
Yeah.
Huh.
And see, and I think the most messed up thing is just that
if he's
like,
coming back, that ain't the way to do
like
it.
first off, he hasn't been in it for what it said 4 years.
Yeah.
And then your first roll back, you're gonna play some shit like this.
Yeah, a detective, and he at least
like,
he's not the pedophile.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say like that's the only thing he's got going for him is that he's playing the other side.
Right, but still, like
it's still not the.
But yeah, like
type of drama,
and obviously, I don't want to necessarily get into the charges or whatever. But like, yeah, it's just weird that because I don't know.
This is why
is the Guardian? Is this like a real site? Like
the Guardian is a news.
It's
site.
not like a satire site or anything.
No, it's not satire as far as I know.
Plus that shit got a lock.
Okay, so there's New York Times.
Yeah, there's multiple.
Click on the New York Times one real quick. Yeah. Oh, and are they doing it in Italy?
Yeah.
Passing it. Okay.
Yeah,
after being sidelined in the U.S.
Right. Okay. What?
Oh, yeah, that shit is straight fucking Italian.
Yeah.
The l'uomo c'è Dio.
That sounds about as good as our karaoke did.
Right. The man who drew God.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why, but I thought about it. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird that he's coming back for that role. Like, you gotta ease yourself into stuff, man. Like,
well, I guess he is because he's not a lead in the film, is what Nero said, or Mr. Spacey.
Well, I guess that's true. We didn't think of that, like how big his role is. I guess we're kind of assuming that he's a lead.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like the newspapers here are making it out like he is.
Yeah,
right.
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like they do shit like this on purpose.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a headline that we saw. That grabbed us. You know.
Yeah, that's a pretty legitimate headline. That's clickbait, but also not clickbait.
Yeah.
So that's clickbait.
Crazy.
That's true, which is the best clickbait.
Yeah.
That shit's nuts.
Yeah. I guess also I didn't even want to bring this up because I don't know how true this is. Okay, but apparently I was listening to a history podcast. Okay.
Oh shoot, getting your history on.
And this is another dark topic, and now I will say I want to preface this where I looked it up and couldn't find anything. but they were talking about a certain section of a book that this was in.
Okay.
So I couldn't find anything. Do your own research. It might not be true, what I'm about to say, but either way, it's hilarious to think about. But it's also super dark. So be prepared. Okay?
Oh, my God.
So apparently, okay, this next word is the grabber, okay? Nazis. Apparently, part of their like scientific studies that they were doing, because they're maniacs, right? They were trying to create a potion that would make people fly. Okay. Now that's not the crazy part. Okay.
But that
Well,
is
they
kind
also
of crazy.
they also sent an entire excursion team to the North Pole to look for the entrance to the center of the Earth.
Okay. Well, okay. So I didn't know that.
That's a real thing too.
But yeah, I know they did a lot of crazy stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I did not know
apparently,
that either.
apparently, they were giving people potions, trying to see if they could fly. Okay. Now
they were just pushing people off roofs, weren't they?
you have the right idea, but it's better,
Planes.
but also worse.
Planes.
No, I want to. So you guys have the right idea. They were doing this to Jewish people. Obviously, that's terrible. I don't want to make a joke of that, obviously.
Right.
But what they were doing, supposedly, to test out if people could fly, is just an insane thing. Yeah, see if you can find something. I couldn't find anything.
I'm trying to think of
I couldn't find anything. So, but this is still a fun thing to think about. So, you guys are right. They are doing something along the lines of essentially killing people, right? To see if they could fly after they drink a potion or something like that. Now, you said roofs, you said planes. What else do you think it could have been? Because I guarantee you will not guess this.
I don't know.
Nope, not a cliff.
Train.
Nope, it is some type of device. I'll kind of say that.
It was a device that they were jumping off of or something?
You could kind of say that. It's hard to answer that. You'll see why. But yes and no.
Silo? I have no idea, man.
I don't know.
So apparently, apparently they had a real like person-sized slingshot
Oh, shit.
and would launch people.
It'd be better if it was like a trebuchet where it like spun them and then let them
And then and they launched people, and then they said that one didn't work.
Let's
And
tweak
that was
it.
pretty much their job. That one didn't
Let's
work.
put a little more turpentine and gin in this one and then
Dude,
launch
like,
them.
isn't that so insane?
I want to know what they were thinking they were putting in this quote-unquote
Yeah.
potion to
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
that's going to make you levitate. Were they like swallowing magnets or something to see if you could like repolarize yourself to...
I have no
What in the
idea.
world?
And I wonder if they were just like, all right, who's next in line? Please drink this. All right. Step over here to the right
Right?
and go.
That one didn't work
It
either.
didn't work.
Isn't that wild
That's
to think about?
crazy, dude.
And they were saying this as it was a serious thing, like, and they kind of made a joke too because it's just such a wild thing.
Right.
But like, you know, they were saying it like it actually happened. So I don't know. I haven't done much research. I couldn't find much.
I don't even know what you would...
Yeah,
when you
it's
start
hard.
searching. I was trying to think of like, what in the world?
The more you have to put in there, it comes up with random other hits. So
I'm not
but-
getting much, I'm sorry.
yeah, it was.
What about Nazis making people fly?
I think we already did that because that's gonna pull up like airplanes and stuff. Yeah, that's the bummer. I couldn't find anything, and I didn't want to.
Nazi UFOs.
I didn't want to go back to the podcast and listen to it because I didn't
Right.
know at what point that was,
That shit's crazy.
and like I didn't want to have to obviously listen to the whole thing again.
Plus, I think majority of all the Nazi stuff that you're going to look up is going to do a lot with the Holocaust.
Right.
Essentially.
And
it's,
flying and
Yeah.
potions.
Now listen, there was tons of other stuff that they did. They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
they were
they're-
obsessed
oh, yeah.
with twins, like
Yep.
like like genetic twins and stuff, and they were just obsessed with like torturing each one to like see if like because they could see they could keep one as a control group and the other they could mess with, and it's just horrible things.
All right, so this is how we're gonna end the show. I mean, this is we're gonna ride out with this. Look up the terrible things.
But I think the cool thing is though, like I mean, I guess it's not cool. It's cool, but not cool. Like the shit that they did was definitely fucked up. Like there's no doubt about it. But the mindset is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
it's because they were all on meth.
Yeah, but it goes to show you that, you know what I mean. Like sometimes there's boosts to your mental state and inventions. Yeah,
dude. Yeah. So see, I don't know how to look this up because, maybe look up like lesser known Nazi projects. I guess that would probably work, right?
Lesser known Greek gods.
Yeah, but it's just wild. Like, okay, there we go. 4 of the weirdest things the Nazis ever did. Business Insider.
All right.
They kidnapped the Pope.
Well, they didn't. They wanted to.
Okay.
Hold on, scrolling.
The Degenerate Art Gallery. That was actually a massive success. What's that? Just weird pictures?
Looks like it.
Nah, who cares about that? That time Hitler's perfect Aryan baby ended up being Jewish. Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They made it looks like a poster of, basically saying he's the perfect Aryan baby or whatever, and the child was actually Jewish, which is
Joseph Goebbels was like the real piece of crap. He's
just
terrible.
Dude, but yeah, so that's hilarious. Nazis were insane and dumb and also smart, though, but also dumb. What is this? The Lebensborn?
Nazi baby factory.
That doesn't sound good.
I think what this was. Yeah, because this is Himmler.
Heinrich
Himmler, yeah.
Baby breeding factory.
Yeah, kind of. They were trying to find like
Wow.
genetic matches for what they need, what they wanted, and making them pump out babies.
It says the children were raised to be in peak physical condition and were groomed to emulate the Nazi standard of beauty.
With a strict diet, indoctrinated. Thank you. Into the way of thinking their hair treated with ultraviolet light, and nurses suspected it was starting to turn anything but Nazi-approved white blonde.
Wow.
Yeah,
ultraviolet light.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, scroll up. What else is that one?
This is like fucking Jurassic Park for humans.
Yeah, keep going just a little bit. Okay, so their soldiers would get to know the prettiest girls in the European nations that they conquered. If the ladies were lucky enough to get pregnant, they would be sent to his house or whatever. You got to be careful, Business Insider. You're gonna get canceled with that terminology.
Yeah,
they were lucky enough to get pregnant. Wow,
shit's crazy, dude. These babies would be It says the Lebensborn house, which literally means font of life when translated. As in, these babies would be the font that would kickstart the Aryan population of Germany and captured lands, ensuring a smiling, blue-eyed super race.
Dude, that's so wild. That is such a wild thing.
Wait. Did you see that, though, about the unwedded women? They get to stay with the kids. So it's just ran by unwedded women.
What? I'm so confused.
Like, these kids are essentially going to be ran by, like, all of the unwedded women.
Did it say 100,000 children?
Yeah.
Wait, the babies that made the cut grew up to be some of the estimated 250,000 children who were Nazified under the program. Wow.
Well, dude, that first paragraph, do you see that shit? Babies were... no, go down real quick.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Babies were also abducted from surrounding countries so long as they were beautiful.
Wow.
Poland alone estimates that it lost as many as 100,000 children during the war.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's
like some movies and stuff
crazy.
about that too. Like Nazis are just
Dude,
stealing kids.
nuts.
I watched what is it, Schindler's List when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like 9 or 10 or something, and I pretty much like, because I was at a buddy's house, and I pretty much don't think I watched it. Like, it was on, but I don't think I watched it. Like, I'm good on all that.
Yeah.
I'm solid on all that.
It's actually a really good movie. Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah. I know. But, yeah, I just can't. Dude, anything I watch has to be goofy. Like, anything I watch just has to be funny. I can't really watch, like, serious stuff or anything like that.
Oh,
I love serious shit. Some of it. I
like documentaries, but movies-wise.
I was just watching that new one that's out about the Ultimate Warrior. It's pretty good.
Okay, nice.
There's a new one on A&E or something. I was watching bits and pieces of that. It was pretty good.
Nice.
All right.
Right on.
What we got going on here?
Oh, I was just getting into Wikipedia and kind of seeing what they had on here on the experiments, because there's the experiments on twins, bone and muscle nerve. They were trying to learn how to extract bones and implant them in other people. They were
Can you
obviously
zoom in a little bit?
So they were experimenting on all that.
Head injuries, freezing, malaria.
They would literally just line people up and bash them in the head and just kind of watch them as they died to like see what happens.
So pretty much the way that they got away with not being essentially called torturers
Okay, so
was by calling all of this shit an experiment.
It was torture.
It was absolutely.
I mean, to
torture.
them, it was experiments.
Experiments. We'll make everybody that's a part of this feel much better by just saying it's a mustard gas experiment.
okay, and so
Not bringing them to their death
blood
experiment.
coagulation.
They would
experiments.
they were injecting certain things into people and seeing what would clot the blood, what would you have an aneurysm, what would happen.
Hot take.
Incendiary bomb experiment.
Wow.
How the fuck are you gonna say that is an experiment on a human being?
To them, it's
Dude,
it's
okay,
nuts,
so
man.
hot take.
Hello, let's take it.
We probably learned a lot of shit.
Wait, look at 1.7.
Epidemic jaundice. Wow.
They were like, basically once you got jaundice, they were trying to see what would happen to you, so they would just observe them and not like no one would get treated or anything.
Yeah, I mean, so I hate to say it. Obviously, this is again all bad stuff. We are not promoting it. We do not support it.
All right.
But we probably learned a lot of stuff. About like the effects of certain things and what happened.
I guarantee.
So there were
many
once the war ended and before the Cold War began and all that stuff. So, well, I mean, that was years later, but they had a lot of the scientists and stuff either defect or if they weren't tried for war crimes. So some of the other ones were, used to do different experiments.
They started
and stuff
NASA.
Yeah. Yes.
They started like
that was part of it.
What was it? Von Braun, I think, is his name. Werner von Braun, I think, is his name. Was one of the guys that founded NASA, and he's a known Nazi scientist.
Yep.
It's wild.
Crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah. It's just there's tons of stuff out there.
Oh,
it's
dude,
just unbelievable.
So we should probably get off Nazis, but
Roger that. Roger that.
No,
Goodbye,
like
Nazis. Goodbye.
We could get into some dark places, but on a happier note, I don't think we talked about this either. This is a complete shift, and it's not about cryptocurrency, but kind of is.
Oh gosh, it's about Doge.
Did you? I mean, I'm sure you guys saw though. This was a couple weeks ago now, but I don't think we ever talked about it. How Elon's rocket is going to be named Doge 1.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's crazy. And that picture you posted of yourself buying some more of the dip.
Did I buy? I've been
Yeah, that nice picture you posted on Facebook of yourself.
What picture?
Me buying the dip one last time.
Oh yeah.
Posting your little selfie up there.
I'll put that up there. Yeah. Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. But no, I don't necessarily. Obviously, like I mean, I could talk about crypto if you really wanted to. But no, like Type in Elon Musk. Yeah, type in Doge-1. Yep. Let me see. Yeah, so click on the first link. Yep. Elon Musk is literally sending Dogecoin to the moon, names new satellite Doge-1, and is paid for in Doge.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's wild.
That shit.
It's wild.
Crazy.
And it's supposed to happen at the beginning of 2022. But they have launched you've never seen that? Dude, that's what's on this. That's
that picture itself.
Yeah, that's what's on this.
Oh.
Yeah. It's Elon holding up the Doge. Yeah. Of course. But no, like it's just crazy, man. And then I looked it up yesterday because I was curious. They have launched SpaceX has launched 26 rockets this year. 26.
That's a lot of rockets.
In 5 months. And do you know how many rockets it took to do that? Normally it would be 26, right?
Yeah.
Normally it would take 26 rockets. How many rockets did it take him to launch 26 rockets? Or to launch 26 times?
It was, I'm going to say 14.
11.
Damn, I was close.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a current picture of how many satellites are orbiting the Earth.
Isn't that wild? Wow.
Are you serious?
That is like a live picture of.
Oh, like how recent is this? Like right now?
Yeah, this is from. Excuse me.
Because I think he just launched like 40 more. Like
because this
a
is
couple
like
days ago.
If you see, these are all satellites, and this is what's happening around the Earth right now. Like there's just so much clutter of satellites all over the Earth.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But
I never even thought to think of that.
Right?
Yeah, so
there's so many up there.
It is, but
you like your satellite radio? Well, it's cluttering up the atmosphere.
Kinda. I would
damn
say
near one fucking satellite per car right there, boy.
I would say that's a little misleading, though. Like that's probably accurate, but you can fly like they're not worried about the rocket.
It's spaced out more than it looks.
Yeah, yeah, they're not worried about the rocket hitting a satellite, like ever.
No, but that's a shit ton of satellites in space, bro.
Yeah. Can you, Google that. Google how many satellites are around the Earth. Yeah. Because how many, don't look. What do you think? How many do you think are around the Earth? I would say, I mean, do you think there's 6 digits?
Yeah, dude, I was going to say 6 digits. I'm going to say at least 100,000.
See, I want to say like 75,000.
So 75 to 100?
Something like that.
All right.
Did you find anything?
64.
What?
That's it?
3,300 satellites. 3,372.
No shit.
That's it?
That does not add up to that fucking picture.
Dude.
Does it? Wait, those are just orbiting, right?
Yeah, and you have to think they're more concentrated than you think because you can't get, if it's just out over the middle of the ocean, you can't get signal to it.
Yeah.
So that they're all concentrated in certain areas. They're going to be over, like us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Over
that's
land.
Fair. That's fair. We were so off.
Maybe when people think that they're seeing a UFO, really it's just a damn satellite coming out of orbit.
No, that's not what it is, bro. It's not what it is at all.
Maybe. Don't be a conspiracy theorist.
I'm not. I'm a realist. It's the aliens. People are saying, though, that...
That's kind of cool.
What is that?
Countries with satellites is the orange, and then space launching countries with satellites is the slashy orange, right? So this is 1966, and this is 2020.
Damn.
That's how many more have it. So, yeah, you see how, former USSR was pretty much the only one who was trying, because the 60s, that's going to be your, missile crisis and all that. So now, even if looking at, look at Iceland. Iceland Is that Greenland up there? They're even doing it, and Australia has satellites
Dude.
out there. And even look at some of the
That's
smaller
crazy.
countries in Africa.
What site is this on? Because I want to make sure to put this in.
Yeah, I can save these things. This is the UCSUSA.org.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
It's a satellite
Union
database.
of Concerned Scientists. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's pretty dope.
So people are saying, you know how like the government and all that kind of confirmed UFOs. Like we don't know what these are.
Well, again, it's
Wait,
they're not
time
saying
out.
it's aliens.
Right,
UFOs
I know.
don't mean aliens.
I know.
That drives
I know.
me nuts.
That's not what I said.
Yeah.
They confirmed that it's UFOs.
Right.
What are you saying?
So originally this was published in 2005.
Yeah,
Last updated though,
there's-
2021
yes.
January.
The original, because when they got the original information for like from 1966 and forward, they got
Yeah,
that all
you gotta
published
add to
back
it.
then,
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying. But do we know if that 3,372 was updated in 2021?
Yeah, it would.
Well,
yeah,
if it says
would
that
say.
that everything was updated in 2021, I assume that
Yeah, bro.
the headline is.
But anyway, who cares? I want to talk about aliens because everybody's like, well, hold on, don't ruin my
No.
dream.
There is.
Everybody's,
No, there's-
like, well, the government confirmed UFOs, which only means we don't know what they
You
are.
can't trust the government.
But that's what everybody's saying. Like, so now what they're going to do is they're going to do a fake alien landing, and it's not going to be real aliens. It's going to be
Oh,
like
shit.
fake, and that's how we're going to bring the world together. That's
So my thing
like
is,
Mars attacks.
my
that's
thing
what's
is,
happening on Facebook right now.
I guarantee these people that are like, oh yeah, I fucking believe the government. They're saying it's got to be true. Mind you, these are the same people that just lied to us about all of the shit that they're doing.
Yeah,
That the people that are now believing we're getting on them about.
right.
But now it's okay because the government says that it's happening. Get the fuck out of here.
It's just crazy that they are like.
I can't stand people like
But
that.
that
Like,
also-
oh, it's so true.
That also brings up the point. Oh, it's 5:00. All right, I got to take off here in a minute. But it also brings up the point, like, why are they confirming this? Like, is it actually something that the government has? And they're just like, oh yeah, just we would rather you think it's a UFO.
I haven't
Yeah.
100% like researched all of it yet, but there's time sensitive documents that get released to the public. I mean,
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
certain time they become public record.
It's like
That's
after like
part of it.
60 years or something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well-
it's not public domain. It's just what can be released as public record and
Yeah,
public
but
knowledge.
They're confirming the David Fravor video and stuff like that happened in like
Yeah.
2013 or something like that. So, I mean, it's wild. I'm just saying, like,
Spoilers, there's no such thing as aliens. Sorry.
well,
They ain't out there. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever
I
get
do
to
know.
There are.
They ain't out there.
Mathematically, they would have to be out there.
Next
But-
time we'll have to talk about the whole Mandela effect and stuff.
Oh, the Berenstein Bears and stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard you
We
guys
can go
talking
into
about that.
We'll talk about that one time.
yeah.
shit's
We'll break your
crazy.
brain.
Yes.
I believe in that more than I do aliens.
Yeah, that is weird. Is it Berenstein Bears or Berenstain Bears?
I remember the Barons. What the fuck was it that I remember? It's
Right?
I remember the old one. That's
Yeah.
how I look at it.
Yeah,
Not
but
the
what-
one that it fucking is now. The Berenstein.
Yeah, but
you
it was
remember
always that.
You remember
Was it
Berenstein?
always that, or did it change?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you look it up, sometimes it says Berenstain.
All right, I'll get you
even
a
though
full
it's-
report
no,
for
I
next
got you,
time,
I
and
got
we'll,
you. Yeah,
we'll
it's-
talk it
Yeah,
up.
we'll talk about
Oh
that.
my god, it's wild. It's definitely
That shit-
crazy.
The first time that shit was ever brought up to me, man, I was like,
Is it fruit? Is it fruit? How do you spell Fruit Loops?
I saw that one the other
yeah,
day
that
too.
one, yeah.
I think it's they say it's with the O's, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't,
But I never remember it
legit.
being that way.
I remember
Yeah.
it being like legit Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
It's crazy.
yeah, well, try to remember that. I'll try to remember it, but I won't. But try to remember that for next time.
I got it. Don't worry.
But yeah, I mean, I got to go pick up my daughter. But this was a fun episode. We got into
was.
some weird shit, and that's how I like it.
Yeah. At
Um,
least we ended on a positive note.
yes, aliens are real and they're coming soon.
No,
Absolutely.
they're not.
Don't forget it.
Spoilers. No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. But yeah, make sure, guys, please subscribe. If you've watched this long and you're not subscribed,
Do it.
just subscribe. That's all
And
you
then
got
tell
to
a
do.
friend.
That's all you
Tell a
got to
friend
do.
tell a
Yeah.
friend.
And you get a free hoodie or t-shirt or whatever. Potentially, if we pick you, it's going to be randomized, but
Yeah.
do it.